Apparently 60% of Americans can't save up $1,000 for an emergency fund. I actually thought that was going to be a lot higher. Like 60% seems kind of low. Now, to be fair, in this current economic climate, $1,000 probably is not going to be able to get you out of much if you were to actually get into an emergency situation, but it's a start. And to the people who want to say, oh, they should just budget better, they should earn more money. Well, sometimes people are just not able to do so, okay, because they're dealing with things, personal or financially, that are just out of their hands. So why don't we start cutting people some slack?
I've been poor my entire life, 23 going on 24, and I'm broke every single week. I get paid weekly. At the end of the week, I got like $50 to my name. All I'm doing is paying my bills and then paying off my debt. I was an idiot in college, don't even use my degree, but I have a specialized job. I'm making decent money, and I have nothing left over at the end of each week. I work 50 hours a week. I'm just tired of being poor. So if you know any side hustles, second jobs, that would be great. I'm not trying to drive all the time, so don't tell me to DoorDash.
You know what we need to motherfucking do? We need to stop pushing Americans past their fucking breaking point! Hustle culture has gotten out of control, and we cannot afford to live here! Stop pushing us past our fucking limits! We just want to be able to breathe! Breathe! We need fucking relief! We work every fucking day, and the money doesn't amount to anything anymore. It's never enough. It's never enough anymore. Like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? When does it stop? Somebody, please, when does it stop? This is not okay, like, at all. It's honestly one of those days where I just want all this to be over. Like, I don't know if there's any saving us or not. This is bullshit.
It's actually so disgusting how normal it is to not afford to comfortably have your own place. Why is it so normal to rent a room in a house full of strangers that you don't know? What's the point of moving out of your parents' house? And as a young person in the UK, it just makes the future look so bleak.
Hey, I'm hungry, but I can't afford food. Will you help me? Get a job. Okay, I got a part-time job, but I still can't afford food. Will you help me? Work full-time then. Okay, I found a full-time job, but now I lost my health insurance because I make too much. I still can't afford food. Will you help me? No, stop being lazy and get a better job then. Go to college or something. Okay, I took out loans and I went to college like you said, but now I have a bunch of school loans I have to pay back on top of my health insurance. I still can't afford food. Will you help me? It was your choice to take those loans out. Get a job and pay them off like the rest of us. Okay, I was one of the lucky few to get a job in my field after graduating, but now I have to pay for student loans, my health insurance, I lost my food stamps because I make too much, and they take more money out of my paycheck for taxes. I still can't afford food. Will you help me? No, we won't. Well, on one condition. What condition is that? Pop out a kid. What? You're a single person household. We don't really care about you, but if you have a baby, suddenly we have way more assistance available for you. So you're saying I only deserve food in this country if my body is either A, performing labor, or B, in labor? That's correct. Okay, this system seems really broken. No, it's not broken. It's working exactly how we designed it to.
The cost of living is fucked. At the moment, I pay close to $600 for a one-bedroom apartment. My lease is up in a few months, and I just know those assholes are going to put up the rent. If they put it up again, I'm gonna have to live on the fucking street. It should not be this expensive. This is in Perth, Australia. This is not in fucking like New York or London or Sydney. We have a housing shortage, so it's impossible to find rentals. So as you can imagine, they just keep pushing up the prices. It's got to the point where people just can't fucking afford this anymore. The government needs to step in and impose some rent caps. It's disgusting.
I have 3 jobs and I'm still struggling. I am a teacher. I tutor after school. I just got through with one of my tutoring sessions actually, and I also make content. I have 1 full-time job with full benefits and then 2 part-time / contract jobs, and I am still struggling. The solution is not to get a 4th job. There's something wrong with this world. Something has got to give to where we live in a world where people can work multiple jobs and they're still struggling. What does that say? Like, the solution isn't you need another job or you're just lazy and you don't want to work. We're working multiple jobs. What more do we have to do in order to live comfortably in this world? I think it's ridiculous.
I got paid $9.49 and my bills equal $9.74. So I literally work to pay my bills. I never have money for groceries, barely. Sometimes maybe $90 if I'm lucky. I'm gonna have to go to the food pantry again, which is fine. I'm really blessed to have access to that. But I just wish that work meant something. Like, I wish I had enough. Like, I don't even have enough to cover my bills. So now I can only pay half of my power bill. Hopefully they don't want to freaking shut it off on me. Like, people talking about get a different job, it doesn't just work like that. I get 10 hours of sick a month and 10 hours of annual. My daughter has health conditions and I constantly have to be out of work. If I worked any other job, I'd be fired because I would have already taken 7 days off. They fire you if you need more time off because we're economic slaves. We work for this economy, but this economy doesn't work for us. Most of us are old, retired, living off of disability and security, complaining about not having enough. That's the American dream. All of us living off of the government, upset. Yeah, okay. And I don't get assistance because they say I make too much. I definitely made too much this check. I have enough for the groceries and then some, huh? Like, if I could just skip my bills, I'd have enough money to go get my car taken care of. Like, fuck the bills, let me just go freaking get my oil changed, my tires rotated, my brakes done, my alignment fixed, my steering column fixed. Like, that would be great. Especially because my car eats 2 quarts of oil every 500 miles, so I have to constantly put oil in it because I was scanned from my car dealership. I was like, just wanting to get groceries this check, honestly.